And welcome back to Like a Dragon. South of the commercial district here, or...
Oh dear, that wasn't enough time.
Huh? Excuse me. You need help crossing the street?
Well, of sorts, yes.
Looks to me like the signal changes pretty quick. Why don't I just carry you over?
No, and while I do appreciate your kindness, that won't be necessary.
You sure you're gonna be okay like that?
I'll be fine. You see, I made the decision to walk with my own 2 feet until I'm dead and gone. Heck, I won't even get in a car unless I have to.
Well, at least you're sticking to your guns.
Yes, and that's why I intend to cross this street without any assistance.
Okay, then if that's the case... Oh, it's green.
All right, Umeko. You can do this. Here we go. Oh dear, how many times has it been now?
Why don't you go to a different crosswalk? Maybe without a signal.
If I did, that means that's a victory for this here crosswalk, and I can't let it win. Oh, I do wish these old legs of mine were quicker.
You know, I'd like to help, but I'm fresh out of ideas.
Don't you worry about me, son. I just think I'll head home for the day. Oh.
Well, I sure wish we could do something, to help her out. Coincidentally, in Koreatown, this dude is just running like hell.
Hmm? Oh. Ah!
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I've never been the biggest fan of kimchi.
I'm not sure if I've ever even had kimchi.
Like, it's got a pretty spicy and sour tang to it. Like, I'm sure, like, people, or I know people love it and swear by it. I don't know, I'm just not the biggest fan of fermented foods.
Maybe I did have some.
It's a staple at pretty much any Korean restaurant.
I mean, all I can say is there's no way I would have ordered it, and it's been a while since I've been at a restaurant in person.
Fair enough. But yeah, this dude's kimchi is so spicy, it just makes you go run a marathon with how hot it is.
Yo.
Was it the ghost pepper? Devil's Claw is probably close enough, I think.
I like to think that the only reason you can't get it at market is because there's so few ever produced per year. The yields are so low that you just can't sell it to the open market.
I have to imagine this dude has his own Devil's Claw farm at his home then.
Hey.
It's because you gotta lie about how not good it is, or good it is, whichever works best. First off, you need to find a market that doesn't have as much attention right now. So probably like musicians. Then what you gotta do is you essentially you pick a band or a style, and then you just find a quirky name about it. Then you challenge people and you say only real rock / metal / punk / grunge or whatever music style you've essentially tried to co-opt. You say if you're a real fan, you would enjoy this.
Okay.
Then when all the pretentious orders come in, they try it and give you free exposure, and then then you coast along with the reputation of being delicious.
Okay, let's put that on the back burner for now because Ichiban, I think, has other ideas on how he wants to market this miracle kimchi. So if we go off to the train station, we can meet up with this high school girl who's very upset about something.
Wow.
I have to assume her senpai doesn't even know she's here.
I have to assume she's the cause of flooding in her local area.
Yeah, probably that too.
Alright, have the tissue, for God's sakes. Take a chance. Okay, I know how we fix this, because she can't pay to get through the gate So we're gonna throw her across. She's not young and there are no cars. So don't even think about using those as excuses this time.
Well, what about the
her health
what about
points
train
are
station
definitely
security?
above 100.
What about train station security, though?
That's what we're there for, to fight them.
But we're over here on this side of the station.
I'm pretty sure Ichiban knows how to throw himself.
I think Ichiban's got other ideas, though.
Dip into this mystery bowl of kimchi.
We're gonna give her the kimchi.
Well, yeah, but that's because we have no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shoves her on the ground. Enjoy my ceramic pot of kimchi.
Stick your hand into my cauldron.
Now, Ichiban says it's hot, but he's plainly holding the pot without any gloves. Can you explain that, Argate?
Hot in a spicy sense, not a temperature sense.
But hot
Hey.
is temperature.
It's... I don't know why cooking or describing food works like this. Like, I could make myself a bowl of cold samyang noodles and I'd still call that hot.
I just want to hear the people slapping their foreheads. Listen to me. So, Chaos, if you're worried that us throwing her across the gates is a violation of policy and fairs and all that, then why is she allowed to run not only through the wrong way, as that was clearly an exit only, but did not pay for her entry?
Because no one could catch her at that point.
Oh, so that's the real trouble. Okay.
Yeah, so if we just threw her, she would have to take like a minute to like adjust herself, get up, and then by that point, security is already on her.
A minute.
Well, okay, fine, 30 seconds.
30 seconds? Why can't this girl land on her feet?
I don't know, I imagine Ichiban chucking her head first. So...
Kimchi made me do it. Get away from me, crazy girl.
Kid, would you like some kimchi? They'll probably outspeed the train with it.
Alright, now kiss him and spread the kimchi virus.
Hey.
ありがとう。それじゃあ。
Okay.
Have you considered trying to get into the school on a track scholarship? I bet I know just the thing you'll need for that.
I've never seen a track star wear glasses. Wouldn't work.
Okay, fine. We'll get you some contact lenses too.
It's the very subtle discrimination against athletes everywhere. Or potential athletes everywhere, I should say.
Well, Ichiban, if we go walk around town, I'm sure we can find another person who needs the kimchi. Like over here at Hamakita Park.
Hey.
Oh, it's this pandemic. I haven't run outside for over a year. Then he proceeded to shrug me off like a really cool coach. Didn't give me any resources or anything. Just said, pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
He's just having so much trouble trying to internalize this advice.
Same.
Yeah, it's hard.
Big same.
I like how Ichiban has to remember that man specifically and his own reaction to the kimchi every time. Sir, would you like to reach into my kimchi cauldron?
No, Chaos. They say that the kimchi is hot, and yet Ichiban can hold the pot with an ungloved hand.
You can't see it, but he's got a very thin skin-colored glove on. That is very heat resistant.
It's just like those kooky COVID masks. You know, someday we're gonna have so many different spices and peppers out there that we're just gonna have to resort to calling one like the Poopomatic 5000.
Oh, they got a couple cans of that at my local grocery store. Ironically, that stuff causes constipation.
Now, if only they did the Super Saiyan power-up before running.
Yeah, it would have been great if they gave everyone who ate this stuff, like, the heat aura. Literal heat aura.
Just pebbles start lifting and shaking nearby.
And then he'll just grow long golden locks of hair.
Yeah, I mean, even if they didn't make them all golden, they should at least spike them all.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, we did it!
Hi.
We gave him, we've introduced him to a crutch that could help him perfect his form. Now, if he can do it without the kimchi, I think he'll be set.
Well, you know, it's a good... It doesn't matter. He can make it to the Olympics. You know why? Because Devil's Claw is not a PED. Just lather a bit of that on your glove. You know, bring it to your mouth as if you're praying to God or whatever. Point to the sky, and you're off.
Alright.
Ichiban turns a new leaf and only serves people he's supposed to fight Kimchi.
Alright, so we got one more person to go feed kimchi to, and yeah, it's the old lady.
After all this time, she still can't cross?
I know I can do it. Somehow.
Ma'am? Are you still having trouble?
Oh, you're that young fella. Here's my dilemma. I can almost make it, but then the light starts flashing and I get cold feet. Back in my heyday, I was the star of the track team. Quick Foot Ume, that's what they called me. But now I'm just an old fossil who can't even cross the street. Oh, if only these legs still worked.
Now I get where she's coming from. In her heart, she's still a star athlete. I bet this Kimchi could give her the kick she needs. Maybe I should offer her some right before the signal changes. Granny, try putting a little of this in your mouth before the signal changes.
Oh, now what is this? That's not kimchi, is it?
It is. And I know it may sound bonkers, but this stuff will light a fire under your ass, no doubt.
Ugh. Truthfully, I've got half a mind to shoo you away for suggesting I engage in such nonsense. But I've seen what a kind person you are. You're honest to a fault. And I do know you mean well. I'll trust you, young man.
Awesome.
Hot, 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 hot. It burns!
Granny, you finally crossed the street. That was sick, Granny!
I'm either crying from joy or how spicy that was. Either way, I could finally relive my glory days, and it's all thanks to you and that kimchi. But goodness, that was fiery stuff. Nearly burned me to ashes mid-run. Oh, hot.
No, I'm just glad you're all right.
I'd say I'm more than just all right. I feel light and limber like never before. Where might I find more of this miraculous kimchi?
Oh, an older guy on Sakura Alley sells it. He might still be around.
Is that right? I ought to spread word around the neighborhood association.
Make sure you warn everybody.
I will certainly try. In any case, see you around.
Good job, Granny. Glad it all worked out. I'm thinking that kimchi seller might want to know about what happened.
But everybody built up slowly and we made it.
I'm glad everyone made it through the last dab.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Huh? What's with the mob all of a sudden?
One order of miracle kimchi, please.
Me too.
Me 3. Me 4.
Whoa, what the crap? He's swamped with customers now.
Oh, you're the young man from last time. As you can see, my business took off out of nowhere. I'm raking it in right now.
Yeah? Good to hear, man.
But I'm puzzled as to how my kimchi suddenly got so popular. People keep asking whether it helps with running or romance. Would you know anything about that?
Good question. The important thing is business is looking good. And I know people like the flavor, so I'm sure they'll be back for more.
I sure hope you're right.
Can I get some kimchi, please?
Oops. I guess I'll get out of your way. Don't want to hold up the line.
Well, I encourage you to stop by again. I'll sell you kimchi anytime.
Ooh, you're the gentleman from earlier.
Hey there, lady from the crosswalk.
Remember that kimchi you gave me? I went ahead and splurged on a huge batch. He gave me some extra as a bonus for buying so much. So would you care to join me?
Ooh, sounds good. Don't mind if I do.
It burns!
And now we can recruit Umeko to work at Ichiban Holdings. So why don't we go rinse off the palate with some presumably milder foods?
いらっしゃいませ。
What a traitor.
I just need something that's not gonna burn my tongue off just for existing.
This.
Who's hungry?
Me.
These sweets. Oh, I swear they're works of art.
You there, Adachi-san? I see you zoning out. If you're not eating, I'll take them.
Yeah? You got a death wish?
Whoa, take it easy. That was a joke, man.
Look, you want to know how you eat traditional sweets? First, you savor with the eyes, then the mouth.
Oh, I get it. Be a waste to just scarf them down, huh?
That's what I'm saying. No, that's the stuff. What? You done?
No. I was just thinking it's kind of a waste to eat something so pretty. If anything, we should be putting them on display.
Oh, come on. It's an even bigger waste to let them rot on a shelf.
True. That's a pretty cruel dilemma. Cruel, but delicious.
This is why people unironically have Instagram accounts about their food.
Yes.
Tasty.
ありがとうございました。
I suppose at some point someone's gonna introduce Ichiban to Instagram. Well, I say we should go work off some of those sweets at the batting cages up here. After I take a quick look around, see if there's any like treasures or anything.
Should I open it? Sweet! Should I open it? Got it!
No, I can't actually remember what the sanity badge is.
You should
that's why I'm going to go look
Should
now.
have held off for 3 seconds.
Okay, it prevents you from being brainwashed. That's pretty handy. There's a weird-looking statue over here. We'll come back to that later.
Can't believe you wouldn't take a photo of such an adorable statue.
Baseball, huh? That takes me back.
You play baseball, Namba?
That was nothing special. But I did go out to a few tournaments when I was a kid.
That's awesome, man! Think you can give me some pointers on my swing?
Alright. Well, first, you gotta shift your weight to your front and get a nice, relaxed stance going.
Uh-huh.
You want the ball to land right at the end of the bat, not the sweet spot. That's your best point of impact.
Right, okay. Wait, uh-huh.
Now the moment the ball hits the bat, pull back on your swing and watch that puppy roll.
Roll?
Yep. That's the secret to the perfect bunt.
The perfect bunt? Man, don't you have any tips on how to hit home runs?
Do I look like a big hitter to you? No, I was only there for the all-important sacrificial bunt.
Oh, figures.
Well, I'm not gonna expect any grand slams out of him, I guess.
You know, maybe it's just because they never gave him a chance.
Yeah, he deserves his due. Anyway, up over here, I believe, is a museum that we can't go into, but we get a little conversation about.
Oh, this is one of the locations for a movie I saw last year. Lover of Hama, I think. You guys seen it?
Nah, never really got the chance back when I was on the force.
If I had enough money for a movie, I had enough money for cheap sake.
And I was still in prison last year, remember?
Forget I asked.
Tough crowd.